Hello. It's been a while. I don't think I've posted to YouTube for about 2 years, but I am coming back this year. My goal is to post 1 to 2 times a month and be a lot more consistent here. I pretty much switched over to TikTok and have been there, but I really want to get back into like long form content this year. And yeah, I'm excited. I like the editing and all of that to it, and I think it's a little more fun long form for me personally. But I wanted to talk about my goals for 2025. Obviously, one of them is coming back to YouTube. But if you're seeing me here on YouTube for the first time, hi, I'm Lexi. I'm 26 years old. I'm married. We've been married for about 3.5 years, and I have a daughter, Nora. She will be 2 this year, and I am currently pregnant with baby number 2. And he is coming very soon. But without further ado, let's get into my goals for the year. I made it on this little sheet to make it cute, and I put it on my fridge so that I'm forced to look at it all the time, because I think a big reason why I didn't complete some of the goals last year is because I didn't remember what they were, so I want to have them somewhere I can look at them all the time. Big thing I want to work on is my latte art and my dialing in my espresso. We have a very nice machine and I want to use it very well. Like, I need to treat it better too, and taking care of the deep cleaning and everything, which I'm actually going to be doing this week. But making like really good espresso and then getting better at my latte art, because I kind of have just been doing whatever with it. Haven't really been like creative with it. Another thing I want to do is bake through the Sweet Tooth cookbook by Broma Bakery. I'm obviously not going to get through the whole thing because there's 100 recipes in there, and I've made, I think, 6 out of it so far. I've only had it since November, so I'm doing pretty good already, but that would be like, I think it's like a recipe a week or 2 recipes a week. I don't know. It may be 2 recipes a week to get through the full thing. I do want to be intentional with baking my way through it. I've loved every recipe by her so far, so I know that I'm going to continue to like them. I'm actually making a recipe from her book hopefully today, and then I will make another one later this week for my baby Sprinkle. But yeah, I'm excited because I feel like I get cookbooks and then I don't really like do much with them. They kind of just sit on my shelf. So I want to be more intentional with working my way through them and actually making all the recipes in them. Starting with a dessert one because I have a sweet tooth, and it'll definitely be easier and it's more exciting to get through that one. And then I think I will try for maybe the dinner ones next year. Those are just a lot more challenging to me because dinner time is already chaos. I want to take more pictures on film and use my camcorder more. I need to charge my camcorder. I actually was going to take it to Christmas, but I forgot because it was dead. But I want to get our film photos developed that we have from last year and take more pictures on my film camera this year. I just think they are so cute, and I feel like they just feel more like nostalgic. I don't know if that's the right word, but they just feel cozy, I guess. I also want to spend more time outside, not really in the winter, that's and especially not pregnant. That one's not so much for me, but in the summer I want to spend more time outside. This past summer I don't feel like I spent that crazy much time outside, and I would like to change that, especially for my daughter. And then I also want to put a lot more time and effort into our garden. We have a really big garden that came with the house, just how it was. We're actually gonna like take it down to the studs, I guess, like really make sure that the soil is good. I think it's called tilling. I honestly don't know. My family's gonna help me with that this year, and then we're gonna plant more stuff that we are actually gonna eat, and I'm gonna take better care of it because I feel like we didn't get a crazy amount last year. We were also late in planting, so that didn't help, but I really want to take advantage of our garden this year and see if it's something that I can do well. Like I said, I want to post on YouTube 1 to 2 times a month. I don't have any goals for TikTok just because like that's where I've been posting, but if it gets banned, there's nothing to have a goal for, I guess. But if it doesn't get banned, I don't know that I really have that many goals because I kind of want to switch over to more long form content anyways, mainly because I can talk a lot and then I don't have to cut so much out for a YouTube video. I want to do a Devo at least 3 times a week. My real goal would probably be every day. I just think that that's not the most realistic for me right now. So I'm gonna go for 3 times a week, and if I get that, I'll feel pretty accomplished, and then if I get more, it'll be even better. I want to organize our basement and get like shelves and bins to put everything in, and then label all of the bins. We moved into this house in May, so we haven't even been here a full year, but we kind of tackled everything and stacked it all against the wall, and it's not all labeled, it's kind of all just thrown in there. That's going to be a big project, I think, like nesting, because there's a lot of baby stuff that I want to go through, see the sizes I have, what will work, because we're having a boy, so it's not all going to work because we had a lot of pink stuff, I feel like, for my daughter, but get that all organized and sorted. I really want to sort my daughter's toys. She has so many after Christmas. So we'll definitely need to do like a toy rotation and have it organized on the shelves and bins that make it easier for that, because right now they're just kind of sitting in the basement. So that's like a big goal for the year, to be organized. I think it'll feel a lot better down there and a lot better for me mentally. I want to get updated family pictures. My mom said we're actually maybe going to be doing that with like my whole family this year. So we'll do that, but I think we also want to get just ones of like me and my husband and our kiddos after baby boy is born. And then I want to like get them printed out and put up around the house. I really, really want to catch up on my scrapbook this year. I want to try to start baby boy's scrapbook before he's here, because I did one for my daughter of my like whole pregnancy with her too. I am so behind. Like I still am working on my pregnancy one with her from like 2 years ago. So I have a lot of work to do on that to catch up. I would really love to be caught up on hers before baby boy is born. I don't think that's realistic because we have like 2 months. I had this goal last year and we're gonna go for it again, and that is read 30 books. I'm counting audiobooks as a book. I'm not gonna keep that separate. This past year, I want to say we hit 20, somewhere from 20 to 25. I really don't know. Maybe I'll put it on the screen. But I kind of gave up at the end of the year. I was like, it's not going to happen. And then the chaos of holidays and everything with the toddler. 30 books is my goal this year. I probably will be doing a lot more audiobooks, just with I'll have 2 under 2 for a little bit, but I also think I might try to read during like the newborn phase instead of like watching shows, but we'll see. We'll see how we feel when we get there. I want to do a weekly date night with my husband. We definitely are not going to be doing like a paid babysitter date night every week. That's just a little unrealistic for us right now, but I think doing something at home every week and having like intentional time set aside would be really good for us. We also have a goal to save our emergency fund this year and pay off our car. Those 2 are just financial goals. That's more my husband, like his goals and everything, and I'm just along for the ride. We did, I think we did a couple, maybe just 1 month of no spend, outside of obviously like necessities, and then we did a couple weeks of no spend. So I will probably do that again this year. We were gonna do no spend January, but we just didn't think it was realistic we have our baby sprinkle coming up this weekend, and then we're getting things ready for baby boy, so I just didn't think it was realistic to have a no spend, because when we do no spend, we don't buy like anything on Amazon or like any shopping or anything like that. It's like just the bare necessities. So it honestly might be more realistic to do one after baby is here and we're not like leaving the house, because we are prepping a lot for our freezer, so we shouldn't be ordering out either. So we might save a lot of money there, but we will see. Another one that's not as exciting is make a will. We really, really need to do this. It's been on our list for a while. I also want to do a better job of taking care of the outside of our home. We kind of just like, I feel like just neglected it since we've lived here. They had like nice flowers out there and everything when we moved, And then it was too overwhelming to do that and the garden and move into a house with a toddler. And then we got pregnant. So it's just so much like to keep up with, but I want to do a better job of that this year. We got string lights that we're gonna hang because the ones that they had out there are like all dead. So we have to take those down and hang them and put up the new ones, but I think that's gonna make it a lot more like cozy feel. We haven't hung out on our porch at all, but I think it would be nice too if we get it like cleaned up and feeling more like our house, you know? I also want to get like hanging flower baskets to put on our porch and like a wind chime, do a better job with obviously the garden, but that's separate, and then like the flowers that go around the house. And then I guess this is more a goal for my husband, but mowing more frequently. It gets to be pretty overwhelming. We also are really busy in the summer. I don't think we're going to be as busy this summer, so I think it'll be a lot more attainable. Now, I also have rest, take it easy postpartum, and ask for help. I feel like those kind of all go together, but they are separate things too. But I really want to make sure that we take a Sabbath every week. That was our goal this last year. It's kind of just like always our goal, but with traveling, it gets really hard to do that, and then the holidays makes it even harder. But I want to make sure that we have one day a week that we really do take a Sabbath. And then taking it easy postpartum, I am trying to set up myself up now for success with prepping all the freezer meals, getting all the cleaning and everything I can done ahead of time, and like organizing and everything to make it as easy as I can to relax and take it easy postpartum. I'm planning on doing like the 15 days. It's like 5 in the bed, 5 on the bed, 5 around the bed, where I pretty much just stay right here, and people are gonna have to help me. I'll have to ask for help with, you know, my toddler and with meals and things like that. Just try to take it super easy and let my body heal, so that hopefully after those 15 days I will be feeling much better and I can do a lot more than if I don't take it easy and then my body is just hurting for longer. A big one I have on here is make memories with my family. That one's just kind of like an overall thing to keep in mind. And then I do have a word of the year on here. It's technically 2 words, but be present. Last year it was intentional. I really wanted to be intentional with everything I did, and this year I kind of feel like I really want to focus on being present, being in the moment with, especially with my daughter, just like not being on my phone as much. Yeah, making memories with her. I feel like it'll be really good just to focus on being present, and having it like down in writing, it makes it more like concrete, I guess, like kind of pushes you to do it more because it's sitting right there in front of you, like, hey, be present. But the last couple that I have, prepare for birth. This will be just the first little bit of the year, but I need to be doing my stretches and like exercises on my exercise ball and different things like that, preparing like mentally. And I probably need to be doing more preparing for having another actual child and having like 2 kids, a toddler and a baby. Just preparing as well and as much as I can for that. The next one is decorate every room in the house. I really want to do this before baby is here, just because I think it's going to be really hard to do it after he's here. We just moved our bedroom downstairs. We used to be upstairs, and this used to be our office. But we switched them so that I don't have to go up and down the stairs postpartum. And then, so we need to settle our office in because it's just kind of all got set there. We really focused on putting our bedroom together, minus decorations. So we want to get our decorations up. I want to have a little area for baby boy that's like his own little decorations, and I have some like things saved on Pinterest for his nursery decor, but it's just going to be like a dresser and then the decor right there in our room. My daughter's room is pretty much decorated. There's a few more things that I want to do in her room. The office obviously needs to be finished being put together, and then we will decorate in there. Our living room, it's all kind of like hodgepodge. There's a few areas that are really done, and then there's other areas where we're just like, yep, sure, throw it on the wall, it looks good. But I just want to do that to make it feel like home and feel like our home. And then my last one is go to the gym 1 time a week. I honestly don't know that I'm gonna have this goal or push myself to this goal until after like at least 6 weeks postpartum, because right now I am so uncomfortable. I probably will try, but I'm not really gonna like push myself too much to go to the gym once a week right now. Also, with it being like cold and flu season, it's really hard to take my daughter there because they do have free childcare. We go to the Y, but I just don't want to like risk getting everybody sick. So it's just a little harder to go right now. I still will try to go, and I usually just walk on the treadmill. I don't do anything too crazy. Like, I'm not really lifting weights, but I want to try to make that a priority because I do feel so much better, because it's like a break for me because my toddler's in childcare, and it's like I get an hour-long break and I'm taking care of my body. So that's a goal, mainly not necessarily for the second half of the year, because it'll be more than that because baby boy is coming sooner than like middle of the year. But yeah, I think that one's a goal for a little bit later in the year. That will be really good. I would think with 2 kids, it probably will be even more so that I need a break and need to do something for myself and take care of my body. But yeah, that's all of them. I know it's kind of a lot. I do feel like it is still like pretty attainable. Like, it's a lot of goals, but they're smaller and more specific goals. But yeah, with that being said, thank you for watching. I would love to know if you have any ideas of content that you would like to see from me this year, as I am going to be posting on here more. Let me know if you like this kind of video of sitting down and talking. Usually I don't do a lot of whole like sitting and talking videos. I do more so vlog style. But yeah, make sure you like it, give me a follow, and I hope you have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye.